1. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentlemen podcast for Monday, June 7th. I'm your host, Scott LeBrie. Joined alongside me, as always, Uncle Teabag Tyler Sunt.
Hello.
And we have all day Eric Deshane in the house as well.
Hello.
I forgot to hit the record button again.
I was on a good rant.
We were going
had some good ones.
Okay. We'll start with, we'll go from the bottom, and we'll go back to the ones we added.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Well, then it'll be a little bit fresher, okay?
So, yeah.
Okay. So.
That's anything Monday. Yeah.
Yeah. Ask us anything Monday. That's what we were doing. We, like I said, but before, on the unrecorded version, we put out a call to action to you guys, and you answered it. Thank you very much for asking all these questions. Really appreciate it. But, of course, keep asking us questions for our next episodes. Always helps us out. And our first question here comes from Sarah. She wants to know, what animal scares you the most and why? And if you had a chance to be that animal, would you?
Oh.
What animal scares me the most?
I'm still terrified of sharks. Even though I'll never plan to be in the ocean, just the idea of sharks, and it's like, that's always been one that terrifies me. But I'd love to play it. I'll be as one for a day. I wouldn't mind something like that. That'd be cool to be an alpha predator and just be in the body of one. That'd be kind of neat. Yeah.
The one that freaked me out, like, it was just a picture of it I saw. I never saw it in real life, obviously. But the ones that are at the very bottom of the ocean with the light bulb.
Anglerfish.
Anglerfish.
Yep.
Holy fuck, that thing's like a demon. Straight from hell, man. Came through the crack of the earth, came up and just like, yeah, that thing terrifies
all those
me.
deep sea creatures, man, are freaking weird looking.
And no, I would not want to be that creature because there are a lot bigger, scarier things down there that would just eat me. So no, I would not want to I would not want to be that animal.
Okay, cool. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, the animal that scares me the most is a freaking mouse.
Really?
I mean, like, if we're talking about, like, actual phobias and stuff like that, like
Okay.
mice and, like, snake and stuff, like, I don't want to be those, though. Fuck that. I wouldn't want to be a mouse.
I guess I will.
Yeah, I mean,
like probably like a feral cat of some kind. Like,
Yeah, like-
cats, because they I've seen cats like fuck people up, man.
But I mean, like,
they're
also,
just-
like, whenever I see, like, those, videos of people who are, like, hugging, like, lions and stuff like that.
oh, yeah.
Oh no.
To me, that's always, like,
Yeah.
that thing's gonna eat you
That's
one day.
not
That's-
natural.
no.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All it takes is one little
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that, yeah.
one little trigger.
Yeah.
no,
Or even then, just,
absolutely
the
not.
thought of them is just playing to them, right? We're still like, we can't even take that punishment.
Yeah.
So
Right, like-
it'd be too much for us, and they're dead.
Oh, especially the felines, like, because
Oh, yeah.
they're so independent and just like so psychotic, man. Like when they want to be, unless they're getting something that they want, like look out, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, cats or like you said, like lions,
Mm-hmm.
cougars, leopards, all that stuff.
Big
Yeah,
cats.
man. Big
Yeah.
cats. Ooh, they're fast,
Big cat.
fast and furious.
Right. Carly asks, what video game universe/world would you want to live in, and what would your occupation be?
Ooh. Oh.
See, initially I was gonna say Skyrim,
Yeah,
It's a
but
tough place to be.
that's
but then it's like that would be awful because when you leave a village or a town,
Yeah.
you're walking down the trail, all of a sudden like a random saber tooth just comes out and just mutilates you, or
a dragon.
a dragon. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Dragons, like, well, especially after you encounter the first one in the game, then they just
Yeah.
spawn like
Yep.
every 15
Sometimes
minutes.
they'll come in the city.
Come in the city,
I've
yeah,
seen that
I've
as
been-
well
Yeah,
too.
Yep.
exactly. Yeah, no, that would be terrible. It'd be a beautiful place to like
Oh, yeah.
be,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
just no,
But then you also smell like shit all the time because the showers aren't a thing.
right? Yeah, that would.
You
be
have a
kinda
bath
terrible.
once a month or something.
Unless you're at the College of Winterhold, but even then, too, like magic that they
Like-
practice, they kill each other
Exactly,
by accident
yeah.
all the time. So it's like, no. Then I was like, nah, you know what? No, I don't think so. Probably Pokemon
Yeah.
universe,
That's
because you don't hear about a lot of people dying. Like when you're playing a
Yeah.
game, you're not actually killing people. You're just fighting other Pokemon with your own and catching them and all that stuff. That would be fun. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. I think. There's nice locations too, and. You could be like a farmer or something.
Yeah.
Just whatever, or a gym owner or whatever.
sitting on the farm with all your Jinx Pokemon.
Jeez.
Just kidding.
Why does this guy have so many Jinx Pokemon? Why are they scared of him whenever he summons them?
Jinx. Oh, God.
Oh, God! Do that special move I trained you with.
With them lips of yours.
But them luscious lips. You sick bastard. Just wreck the game. Just become the ultimate villain.
You're a gym leader.
Oh
with
man,
the
I feel a
6
fan
jinxes.
fiction novel coming on. Oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
I should see if I can find that for the wheel or whatever for the fan fiction thing.
Oh God, don't do that.
That'd be
One.
pretty good. But yeah, like we were talking about this question before we started, and yeah, Pokemon. Like, I feel like if people are in Pokemon are as dumb as they are, like
In the games.
you could be whatever the fuck you want.
absolutely,
Like,
yeah.
like you have 6 Pokemon, and you'd be like, okay, I'm not gonna be a retard and like have one type only.
Right.
I'm gonna have 6 different types, and each type's gonna have like 3 different type moves and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And then I'll just rule the world, I guess, because I'm unstoppable. Because people are like, how did he beat my all grass team? Because I have 1 Arcanine on my team.
Yeah,
Right.
With
And I
one fire
rolled right
guy.
through you.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you got like all fish or water type, and then
Yeah.
you bust out, Bulbasaur or something.
How did he beat my whole team of Weedles?
I wonder why. Go catcher boy, come on.
Yeah.
Anything better than a Kakuna,
Rich.
dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
What are you, Eric?
I was thinking about it. I started playing Mass Effect again here, and I would probably be in their universe, be like a security, like CSEC,
Oh, yeah, that'd
like
be
the
cool.
Citadel, just watch spaceships all
Or even
day.
just like a freighter or something like that, just flying.
I'd be more like I don't need more like a detective, like the CSEC
Okay.
security, like something like Garrus did before he went over to join Shepard's crew. It's kind of like a detective, and solve murders. That'd be cool. Yeah,
I'd be like I want to be a freighter. Maybe if it,
pilot, yeah.
just like flying around space and
Yeah.
hit mass relays and shit, jumping around.
Different universes, yeah.
Just as long as I don't encounter any Batarian pirates or anything like that, it'll
Some
be good.
Krogan rebels, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Sure.
Get you playing that game, man.
Sure.
You'll love it.
Yeah, I need to play it.
yeah. So good. Aaron asks, if you could have only one sense, which would you choose?
Out of the 5?
I would choose sight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sight for sure. Would be
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah, it's kind of goes, at least that one you can still, it's the most information you can still take in besides the other ones, yeah. So,
Yeah, sight for sure.
yeah.
Sense of temperature. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you can do. Hot,
Yeah.
cold.
Legally, just know it's red means hot. Like, okay, I know what that means, even though I can't sense it, but I know what it means.
Yeah. Aaron also asks, do you think the birth order of kids make a difference in personality, like middle child syndrome?
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, I'm the youngest of 4, and what they do say about youngest kids is, I will say true, I was really spoiled, really spoiled in my life, and
Yeah.
you're the oldest one, so I'm sure you have things for that too as well.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
You probably had the most rules set on you.
Oh, yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, there's definitely.
Yeah, I was a lot more.
I was
lenient
the
to my
trial and error child, and then I had it figured out by the time the 4th one came out. And then he was king / queen. Of all things, little bastard. That's some small shit.
Yeah.
He could literly just scream like, "Ow, Tyler!" And I'd be like in a completely opposite room, and I'd just get a
Yelled
beat
at.
down.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I didn't do anything. Doesn't matter.
I mean, I was a middle child, but like I don't feel like I have a middle child syndrome though. So I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even know like what middle child syndrome is. Like kind of
What
like
is
Didn't
that?
neglect
You're
the middle
neglected
child.
kinda thing?
Neglected, because your oldest one's breaking the rules, youngest one's still growing up, so you're in the middle, kind of finding your own way by yourself, right? So yeah,
I don't know.
I could see that.
yeah.
Yeah, I could see that being the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them, well, the other one was just such a handful.
And for me though, too, there's such an age difference between me and my siblings. My oldest sister and me, we're 12 years apart. My siblings are 8, and my other brothers are 8 and 9 as well. So when I started getting to full, Alan and David and Sharon were long gone by that time, right? So it was mostly just me by myself. So yeah, and Alan and Dave were over every now and then, but yeah, it was very much almost grew like a single child because everyone else is doing their own thing at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I know my youngest brother. He got a lot of attention really well. But yeah, us other 3, we all got kind of the same kind of treatment. Well, I got more, but the other 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was dished out.
You're
Pretty
probably like
evenly.
more protective too, maybe. Or
I was
something.
I was pretty felt like my voice was low because I'm the oldest.
And yeah.
I definitely had that.
And by
I
the time-
definitely had that issue for sure.
And by the time I was getting to that age where I could, be a little more rebellious, my siblings boot me out of the park already. So no matter what I could do, I couldn't do no worse than them. So I'm like, oh, thank God that happened. My parents were like, yeah, just go out, just don't do what Alan and Dave did. I'm like, yeah, sure. Oh, be careful.
Yeah.
No, I know what not to do.
I think maybe it was also maybe slightly different. Like I didn't have that middle jaw thing because like I was also the only boy too. Like I have a younger and an older sister. So, because I remember like going to like my first party, and I remember my older sister going to her first party, and it was very much like my mom was like, "Here's your bottle of Sprite. Don't let anybody touch your Sprite, and that's all you're having."
Yeah.
And then for me, it was like, "Yeah, I don't know. What did you want? What do you want to drink?" It's
Yeah,
like,
what do you want? Here.
like, I don't know, like rum and Coke. So it's like, okay, well, here's a 2 liter of Coke, and we'll like dump some of it out and just pour like the rum in there, and it's like that's your drink or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, don't go too crazy. And I ended up going too crazy.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
I guess it was a boy, so I was like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Working our way back here, Nicole asks, "What do you think of 2000s fashion trends coming back?"
Oh God.
And I'll also add on here, what fashion trend from the 2000s would you like to come back?
Are vests coming back now?
That
was one thing I remember.
I think vests are coming
Vests
back.
and there was from the 70s too, but the wide bottom jeans, they're back again apparently.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
The bell bottoms.
Yeah.
But that's been around for.
They flow in and out of
Yeah,
fashion
kinda,
all the years. Yeah. Now.
I would totally get behind snap pants again. Snap pants. I had like 20 pairs of those, man, in school.
Yeah,
I had sweat
I
snap
remember
up pants.
seeing
I
it.
had the jogging pants. I had the windbreaker snap
Yeah,
pants. Like I had. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used to get pantsed all the time. Actually, funny story.
Just people just ripping your pants
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
I'd be walking down the hallway, and then I'd go to my locker, and then one of these idiots from school, he would just rip my pants off, and I'd be in my underwear. And I'd be like, dude, what are you doing? Everybody's laughing, whatever. So I'm like, okay, so it happened like about 3 or 4 times. And then they're like, oh, you're going to have to learn not to wear snap pants, I guess, whatever. I'm like, whatever. So one day I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get him back. So I ended up going to school with no underwear on, like none at all. Pulled the snaps off my pants, and so everything was hanging out. And I turned around and just brought my butt like right into his face, and just like went backwards into it. And I'm like, you brought this on yourself, bro. And man, like he left me alone. That was it. That was the end of that, man. Like I'm not stopping when like I'll sit on your face. I don't care. Rip my pants off. You know what's gonna happen. You know, you had your fun. I'm gonna have mine. That's what you're gonna get. I don't give a fuck, bro. But yeah, I love snap pants, man. They're the best. When you're done for the day, just have your shorts underneath. You get to the lake. Done. Ready to go, man. Oh, they're the best. It takes forever to button them up. I hate to button them up.
I had like snap pants like when I was younger, but I never ever used the snap functionality to them.
No?
No,
Oh, I used to all the time.
Never had them.
I was just like, because they went all the way up, right?
Yeah, up to the waist.
Yeah.
Yep. And the sweat ones were the sweatpants
I
ones.
just
were
feel
the
like
best.
it'd be annoying to stamp them back together after.
It is really annoying. That's the only downside to them. That's probably why they didn't stick around.
Yeah.
I also had reversible pants with zippers on the knees. You could actually like turn them into shorts. And you could flip them to different colors too. Like you could turn them inside out. Like I had a really like shit stained brown and then dark green on the other side.
Yeah.
And I have the zippers on the knees. And I used to do like these really weird social experiments. I'd just see if anybody noticed. I'd turn my pants inside out like 3 or 4 times throughout the day, but nobody would ever notice. And it really pissed me off. That's how I knew I was alone in school all the time.
Aw, Tyler.
Yeah, sad story, origin story. Then I became the teabagger.
Yeah.
I will get my revenge.
I want to bring jorts back. Jean shorts. Yeah.
Terrible, man.
John Cena. Let's go.
No.
That's what I wear. I got no choice in the matter, so it's like, oh,
That, well, yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
For you, that's fine.
That's fine.
That's
part-
perfect,
yeah.
If I wear jorts,
I can't imagine what I would look like with jorts.
Just, oh God, just be pale skin from there on down.
Right? Just toothpicks sticking out of like cut off jeans. Like, oh my god.
because what's the problem with jorts, man?
Oh, they're so weird looking.
They're just shorts.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, like cargo shorts aren't cool either.
Really?
What?
Supposedly,
Yeah.
Like, because there's too many pockets, too much storage capacity.
everything that John Cena wears is off limits. I guess.
Oh god.
I don't know.
Well, they're cool, I guess. I
I
don't
like
know.
cargo shorts.
Man, I like it. I got like
Pockets, the
a
better,
decent
man.
cargo short pair of cargo shorts. Nicole asks, which Star Wars prequel is the best?
Episode 3 still, I think.
Episode 3.
Clone Wars. Even though it had the shitty dialogue. And the
I will say with that
were-
one scene though, with
the
Yoda,
battle scenes with
yeah.
Yoda and
Yeah.
the clones fighting, and then the even like the arena fight, I
Mm-hmm.
thought was like super cool. Like just seeing all the Jedi
Mm-hmm.
fighting, I thought that was just like mind blowing. You'd have to watch like 3 or 4 times just to catch everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much happening.
Does Rogue One count as a... Well, I mean, it is a prequel,
It is a
but...
prequel.
Oh, if that's part, because
Yeah.
I thought the other 3 out of those 3, but if that's
If it's
the
prequel
case,
to the original trilogy, that is true. It is. It's considered, I was considered a prequel.
Solo,
Oh,
That is, I guess, also a prequel.
that is prequel
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
it's definitely better than the other
That
3.
one I didn't mind if it wanted to be better, but
Need to watch it
it wasn't
again.
terrible. I mean,
It was.
Yeah, it could have been
had
better.
to be. It needed something. I don't know
Yeah.
what it was missing, but it needed something. Like the acting was fine. You know, Woody Harrelson was fine.
The set pieces
story
were
was
great.
just-
Yeah.
yeah, like the
Yeah.
effects were great.
Yeah.
It was just like kind of.
Yeah.
Par for the course. It was like, yeah, we're just doing it by numbers.
The Kessel Run was cool. Like,
Yeah.
and like when they're going through that weird warp place there with that big squid thing, and then the Star Destroyer was in there too the whole time, like following them. The Millennium Falcon. I'm like, man, this is intense. That was kind of cool. But other than that, I don't know.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
the end reveal with Darth Maul was kind of cool. Then it's like, oh, we need some of that now.
Yeah.
But no, I think if Rogue One counts, Rogue One hands
That's it,
down
yeah.
was the best prequel.
Oh, yeah.
That
Rogue
was
One.
incredible. Yeah.
I say Rogue One. And if we only can count the first 3, I would actually probably go with Phantom Menace, maybe.
Yeah.
Just because
that pod race was cool.
Yeah,
the pod
that-
racing
that
scene
That's
was cool.
one of the few good things.
That was cool.
The atmosphere that scenes are so good.
But I
There's
couldn't
no
stand
music,
Anakin. He killed it for me.
Yeah.
He killed it. The Darth Maul was awesome though.
The pod racing and like the final lightsaber battles
Yeah,
like
Duel of Fates.
elevates it.
Yeah.
Brings up the trash.
Yeah, exactly. He brought it from a 2 to a 6.
Now this is pod racing.
Now this is
Fuck.
pod
Sure, man.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Moving on. Monique asks, what secret conspiracy would you like to start? I want to start a conspiracy that Tim Hortons uses vegan milk for all their stuff and see what happened.
That's
It
not
would go out of
terrible.
business.
Yeah.
Just like a little thing like that, and then like
Yeah.
see how people would react.
Yeah.
Because people like hate that shit for some reason.
Really? Yeah.
They're so
like
against-
soy milk or just vegan milk or
Yeah.
Not just anything that's not like from an animal.
I guess,
They hate
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I can't believe this isn't from the tit of a cow.
Or not even that like they're currently using. It's that they're gonna switch to it.
I mean, yeah.
They're gonna
If
switch to it, and that
Probably
causes my
are.
outrage.
Yeah.
you think about it, because if people who are lactose, I mean, if you're lactose, you shouldn't be using cream in your coffee, but still,
Yeah.
those who may not know, it's
Right.
safe to go that way too.
Yeah.
Yeah. They agree with you. It's not a bad. That's not a bad theory, actually, Scott.
You ever see those KFC commercials where they introduce like their plant chicken sandwich?
Yeah.
And they had like the best commercials because they would like take real like Facebook comments
Oh God.
of people who were upset, and it's like blah 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 blah. It's like, I can't believe KFC. I'm not coming into KFC anymore. It's like, relax, Dave. It's just a plant-based chicken sandwich.
Right.
That's how the commercial ends. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's what they have to keep doing with all of them.
On that note, those plant-based veggie burgers and everything else aren't really made of plants. They're made of like something like cardboard or some shit.
Yeah.
Like
Or bugs or something.
Exactly. Yeah,
Bugs.
that'd be one I
Yeah,
would think.
made out
yeah.
of cockroaches.
No, it's plant-based. Well, yeah, or no meat products, whatever it is. It's not plant, no meat products used. Like, well, then what the fuck is it?
Well, there you go.
Exactly.
Like
Mystery meat.
Yeah.
fucking A&W claims it's 100% beef, no
No
preservatives, or
preservatives. Yeah.
it's actually horse meat.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, it's like the old Subway thing, made with 100% real chicken, but I didn't tell you how much of it was actually chicken, though. But the price that was 100% chicken. That's they got shit for that a few years ago. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
So
The beaks, the feet, everything.
There you go.
All chicken.
Whatever. Tastes good. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
How about you guys?
Well, every time I try to think of a really stupid, ridiculous, retarded conspiracy that somebody already came up
already
with
done,
it,
yeah.
or there was one that was even like more ridiculous. So I want to make one where the COVID vaccine is actually like really gonna help you, and it's gonna like help people, and we can all. They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, did you hear that the vaccine actually keeps you from catching fucking COVID-19? No way. Yeah, it came from the dark web. Cody, let's go get it. Let's go get it. Fuck those guys, you know, like.
But
Oh.
yeah, but there has to be like some element where
But it,
They're
and it
trying to
increases
hide
the
it from
size.
you.
Yeah, the size of your cock by like 2 inches. Like the last guy that got it, his erection's like fucking 9 inches, man. Just like
stuff like that. Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
Or, yeah.
The government's going to try and shut down the vaccine soon because they
realize it's actually helping people.
Yeah.
So they're gonna cut it and
it's increasing brain productivity. So don't want people to be smart.
it's giving people visions of all the corrupt things they're up to.
Yeah,
All the mind control stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to read the government's
It's like
mind.
in Invincible, that one room where we can't see because they put something in the water. So it's
Yeah.
to a certain light frequency.
yeah.
Right.
The other one sees something like that.
right, yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, turn the lights on. Like, what the hell? It's like, oh, yes, people can't
Yeah.
see this certain frequency of light because we put something in their water.
Or when you get
Whoa.
injected, you wake up and you're in like this server room because you're actually in a whole.
You're in the Matrix?
Yeah, you're in the Matrix or something.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That way, everybody will be like, "Oh, I want to get on that," and then they'll get it, and then we can move the fuck on finally.
Yeah.
You guys can all stop being idiots.
Get this shit over with and done.
Exactly.
Less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, did you have one? Or?
No, I'm on board with that. The plant-based burgers aren't made with plant-based stuff yet. Made with bugs and...
Yeah. There's no meat,
Yeah, no meat.
but there's also no plants in it.
Yeah.
All right. Next one here from Ben. He says, "Fuck, marry, kill."
Mm-hmm.
Martha Stewart, Oprah Winfrey, and Rosie O'Donnell.
Still stand by, fuck Martha Stewart, marry Oprah Winfrey, kill Rosie O'Donnell.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna go with marry Martha Stewart,
Mm-hmm.
fuck Oprah, and kill Rosie O'Donnell.
I mean-
Although Rosie O'Donnell looking good these days.
I haven't seen her in a long time.
She lost a lot of weight.
Did she?
Yeah. From last I saw her,
Had a lot
which
of
was
time
like
to
on
reflect.
America's Got Talent like 3 years ago.
Has nothing else going on.
Still, but I mean, I
Has had a
haven't,
lot of time to
I
reflect.
haven't seen or nothing from her for years. Yeah. No, and yeah.
Last we kind of heard from her was when Trump was.
Yeah, oh yeah, right. She was,
Talking shit
she was
about
on
her.
The View, wasn't she?
I don't know what she was on. She had her own
Yeah,
show.
what happened with
She had
her? And
own
she
show.
said something, and
Yeah.
then she was basically done after that. I can't remember what the hell she did.
I don't know.
She's 16.
She was like an actress though before,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. She's like in Flintstones, League of Her Own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she
Oh, I was thinking of Roseanne Barr. Oh my god, I got those two mixed up.
she also said something.
She also says something.
That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
What she said. Yeah, Roseanne
And then-
said.
Yeah.
And then
something.
she also
She also got
she
Kai
went
watched her own
crazy
show.
after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's why
didn't know the bitch was black or whatever.
Oh, something
Yeah.
like
I
that.
thought the bitch was white. That's what she said.
Like, oh my god.
Just like that too,
Yeah.
probably. You sounded
Yeah.
just like her.
And she's like smoking. That's a cigarette. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But yeah, Martha Stewart. She's a
Hell of a cook.
Nice lady.
she's ride or die.
She's in.
Yeah.
She's got some inside people. Penal facilities. Should get you out of a mind.
Yeah. You know.
She knows how to make money quick, you know.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah. That's right.
And then last one here from Cameron. He asks, "How are we feeling about the new name and look of the Edmonton Elks football team?"
I like it. Yeah. Kept
Me
the
too.
colors, kept the badging. It's all good. Yeah. So I like it.
Sharp and modern.
Yes,
Yeah,
I was
very
gonna-
modern. That's a very modern take on an elk for sure. That's, Yeah, I like the look.
Yeah, nice 2D flat image kind of thing. Yeah, I'm not a fan of CFL, but like just seeing the look, I was like, I'd wear a hat with that logo on it. Like,
Just a logo by itself, it looks really
Yeah,
good. I like that. Yeah.
I won't watch it, but I might buy a hat.
So why come? You don't like just the way CFL is, or?
I can't stand the 3 downs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
every time I watch a game, it's just like they're punting like
Yeah.
3/4 of the game. It's like, man,
Yeah.
just I don't know, make it four downs.
4
and
down.
You could have more offense opportunities, and I don't know. People are like, but it makes it more defensive. It's like, yeah, it also makes it fucking slow and
No,
boring.
it's slower. I always say that too. I watch them both, but yeah, I mean, usually at that halfway point, I'm 4 beers in and just visiting, not really watching the game anymore.
They won 12-4.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll still watch it though. I like it.
Let's read some
Hug
the Hugga game.
games. Yeah.
Or sorry, Hugga.
Huga.
Hugga. Do you like to receive cash as a present?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I mean, a good thoughtful gift's always nice to have, especially from somebody that cares about you and everything else. But I mean, cash is like the easy no-brainer because it's like, here, man, like, I'm still thinking about you, do what I can for you, but just get what you want.
That's what my grandma used to do that too. She was like, she'd buy stuff when we were really little, like when toys were a thing, and then once we were adults, she's like, I still want to get you stuff. Like, I don't know what you're.
Yeah.
PV, I'm gonna give you $100. You buy whatever you want, as long as it's not booze or cigarettes. I'm like, okay,
okay,
thanks. But yeah, I just don't know what to get you. Get whatever you want.
Yeah, it's tough now.
And I'm just like, that's perfect, man.
And now,
perfect.
Nieces and nephews, they all have everything pretty much. And now it's like, here's some money, get what you want. Just like, yeah, I love you and all, but I don't know what the hell to get you. Yeah.
Oh, cash is good.
This one might be an interesting one.
Oh, good Lord.
Ooh.
Describe an opportunity that you turned down, but that you now wish you'd accepted.
Ooh, when I was 22, I was offered a job in Edmonton to work as a drafting apprentice drafter to become like a drafting and design tech kind of thing, right? And I turned out to take a job over in Bonneville at the time instead, but I wish I would have taken the job instead because I had liked doing that, and now I could have a head start on doing that, 10, 15 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's something I think back of, like, I should have taken that apprenticeship job. It would have been an intern for a few weeks, not paid, and then turn into an actual position that way there. But, yeah, it still would have been good to learn from that. And, yeah.
Well, the opportunity that I had to go to Vancouver Film School, I still think about that every couple days.
Every half an hour.
Every half an hour. Fuck me.
I don't know if I have like one that like I specifically turned down, but like maybe like just like thinking of like radio school and like going to it earlier than I did.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
I
years
did that too as
earlier.
well with my current job. Dad told me like right after high school, like, "Oh, become a postman. It's something you could do." I'm like, "Yeah, I want to try this stuff first. Do this, do that." And now it's like I should have done it 10 years ago because now I could have quit 10 years before I wanted to quit now.
Yes. That's what and that's the same with me. It must be a parts guy thing, honestly, because like when I started working as a parts guy, I'm like, hey, this is only temporary. I'm only going to do it for a little bit until I get back on my feet again. And then I'm going to go back into getting into film, and it's like 7 or 8 years later, and I'm fucking parts manager now. Oh my God. I'm in too deep, boys. There's no going back for me.
Yeah.
But they do say that you're never too old to follow your dreams. Alan Rickman didn't become a professional actor until he was like, 33, 34 when he did
I
Die
thought older than that, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was
Only
in
his
the early
30s in that
30s.
movie? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude aged. Like, good. Like, goddamn.
did,
That's, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
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 What was your worst vacation experience ever?
Oh, I hope they're not listening to this. Well, I don't care, honestly. When I went to New York City to visit my relatives there. Went to New York City and Hartford, Connecticut. It's just a miserable experience. If my grandmother wasn't there, I don't know what I would have done, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause my grandmother came with me when I was 16.
Oh, yeah. Say, how old are you? 16? Yeah.
I was 16, yeah. It's like a yearly thing that we were supposed to go on, and I just didn't enjoy it at all. Did not enjoy it. Well, I enjoyed New York City. I enjoyed the time I was there and hanging out and stuff. But when I got invited, I was there for 2 weeks. And when I was invited there, they were actually still working and going to work. So I was like in the house sitting pretty much and cleaning up. And they made me like, do yard work and stuff, whatever. Like just basically take care of the place while they were gone. And the kids were in school. I'm like, this is the stupidest thing. I'm like, why did I, go do this? It was terrible. It was not fun. But my grandmother was there and we kind of hung out. And then they had an N64, so I played that, so that was all right, I guess. Because I didn't have an N64 when I was at home, so. But New York was really fun, but other than that, yeah, that was terrible.
I mean, like, most of the time, I think I've been pretty positive. Like, I'll talk, the Greece trip from high school, like, was 90% awesome. But when we did go to Turkey, and we, like, went through, like, this tour of, like, this ruins and stuff like that, and came out the other side, and there was all these, like, shops and stuff like that. And then, like, this guy's, like, selling a coin. I'm like, oh, cool, coin. He's like, yeah, it's 150 euros. I'm like, that's way too much money. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. And he's like, okay, 100 euros. It's like, no, that's still way too much money. I don't even have that much money. And then he's like, all right, 70 euros. And then I was with my friend Blake. He's like, man, it came from 150 down to 70. That's like a really good deal.
Like, that's not the point.
And I was like, yeah, I guess so. And then I ended up buying it because I was like, oh, this is a cool coin and stuff like that. Get on the bus, and our like tour guide, who's who's from Greece or whatever, but he's like, speaks English and all that stuff. I was like, yeah, blah blah blah. I was like, and don't buy the coins because they're all fake here. I was like, fuck, man, I just spent all the cash I had.
Thanks
just
for the warning.
On this
now.
coin.
Fuck.
And then, so that, like, got me, like, kind of depressed and stuff, like, because, like, well, I don't know
That's
more.
a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Then,
like,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, shit, I was, like, supposed to buy, like, some souvenirs and stuff like that, and all I got was this fake fucking coin now.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have went back and
And-
broke his fucking legs, man.
And then, like, the other shitty part was, like, because we're on the cruise or whatever, and, on the last day of the cruise, you're supposed to go pay, for tips, essentially, like that. You go to, like, the front desk, and they're like, all right, here's, you based on, like, what you did, because they'll like, look at, like, if you've, been to the restaurant or that sort of thing, and it's like, all right, well, if for like, all the housekeeping and all the other stuff, it's like, we would charge you, like, 75 euros or something, or 50 euros or something like that,
Right.
and, like, you can fight those things because it's like you're not obligated to play them, but like it's a weird thing where it's like you're kind of supposed to. So I like had to ask one of my friend who was like I think his mom's credit card or something like that. It's like, do you mind paying for it? Because like I had a high school, like a job all throughout high school, so like I was like no problem. I always had cash wherever I went, except for
what we
that
needed
one
it.
time.
Yeah.
So
That
I was
stupid
like,
coin.
so it's like fuck. Well, it's like pay this, and then as soon as we get back home, I'll pay you back and stuff like that. So that was kind of shitty. I was like, fuck, I'm broke.
Ugh, that's the worst.
Yeah,
man.
I have a similar story too in the UK. Whenever I play volleyball in London, this is probably the crappiest trip I've been on with that. And about 2 days in, I lose my wallet. I think I stole my passport. I kept it with the coach and everything else, but I lost my wallet in London.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was tough. Had like 80 pounds in it, which was like $100 Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah, all my info, everything, gone.
Brutal.
So I'm like, yeah, that sucks. So yeah, that was a long week. Oh god, no, we were there for 10 days. I lost on like the second or third day. Oof,
Wow.
that was bad. Yeah, so yeah, it was. I learned my lesson.
So how'd you
there.
get by? Like, did somebody lend you
Oh
money?
yeah, coaches were good for that and everything else. And everything when you're there as an athlete, everything's always paid for. Like so
Right.
all
But any
inclusive pretty much.
extras you have to
Yeah.
ask.
We went toured the town. I couldn't pay nothing because like we're in. Where was it at? Was it at? Where did they film the Harry Potter movies at? Fuck. Not York.
Scotland.
Not Scotland. No, not Scotland. There's a big university there in London. Big fancy one. We went and toured
Cambridge?
everything else. Not Cambridge.
Oxford.
Oxford. That's
Yeah.
it. Yes. Yeah. We went and toured and everything else there, and there's like just spaces to shop and buy. I couldn't buy a thing. I was like, it sucked.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Oxford.
Is Cambridge in London?
It is London. Yeah.
Cambridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I
I'm saying, yeah.
We could do. Let's do one more. Fuck it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you know what your name would have been if you'd been born the opposite sex? I don't think I know either.
I think my mom told me that it was. I'm sure she said Taylor. It was going to be Taylor. Tyler or Taylor? Yeah, real original.
That could have been your name, even if you're a boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right, last question here. How important is having a clean and tidy home for you?
Important.
It's relatively
Yeah.
important. Like, I mean, it can be a disaster for about a day. 'Cause I totally get, like, you get home and you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want to do anything. I feel like that all the time. It's just like, oh, I should really clean up. It's starting to smell funky in here.
Yeah.
But it's like 70% important.
Yeah, I'm a pretty messy person. I mean, it's probably more important to you because you have
A
a
family.
little kid and that sort of
Yeah,
thing. Like for me,
Yeah, you would have, yeah.
Yeah.
and probably more for Eric too because you have a roommate. I
yeah.
live by myself, so like, it's bad. Like,
Yeah.
Eventually gets to a breaking point and it's like, fuck, man, I need to fucking clean this place up, and
Yeah.
then it gets right for a while. But
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I had moments like that too when I lived by myself. It'd be like 2 or 3 days, and it's like, oh, I'm down to like my last plate, and there's no utensils, no clean ones, and it's just like your sinks are right full, and the counter's full, and it's just like, oh, I can't believe I'm doing this to myself. And you like dedicate like half a day to just cleaning up all that shit.
yeah,
Then you feel so good after,
yeah,
and it's like,
Why
Why
do
don't
that
I
more
just
often?
do this?
I know.
Right.
After
Yeah.
I'm done eating, just rinse it off and be done with it. You know, it takes you 5-10 minutes. But no,
No.
gotta
Ching, done.
get back to my game. That's my. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah,
Brutal.
70%.
Well, there you go. That's the end of our episode. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. That definitely help us out.
Yeah.
And if you're listening on a podcast service such as Google or Spotify or Apple, give us a thumbs up, give us 5 stars, and subscribe there. And head over to our Facebook page, like that page, and always ask us a question for next week there. That would really help us out, of course.
We love questions.
And yeah, we had a really good episode. We appreciate you guys for asking those questions. So keep that up. And yeah, that's going to do it. We'll be back here for Wednesday for just a regular episode. See you later.
See ya.
See you guys.